Ah, you guys, 2 sets of lunch boxes this year. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, back with lunch videos. What? It is the first day of school and I have 2 lunches to give out today. So I have Jake's and Mason's, and I'm gonna at least try my best to plan throughout the year for them to kind of take the same thing if they eat the same thing, just to make it a little bit easier on myself. So today they split a box of macaroni and cheese because they both love that. So here's Jake's lunchbox and here is his macaroni and cheese. He's taking a can of brisk iced tea today, and then here is some of my homemade ranch in a little container because he has a half of a cucumber cut up into 4 pieces. He has a Swiss cake roll. He has a little pack of these Black Forest organic gummy bears. And then thank you to Variety Fun, we have so many different little snacks for the kids to take for school this year. So in one of our boxes was the Kettle brand backyard barbecue potato chips, with Jake loves barbecue anything. So he's going to love that. So that's what he's taking. I just need to throw in a napkin and he is good to go. And then here is Mason. So of course their main course is the same since they both like mac and cheese. So here's his mac and cheese. And then I do have a cool pack in his, because he has a frozen Danimals yogurt, and then for his juice pouch, and then he has a Peanuts little fruit snacks. He has a pack of pretzels, and then he has a bag here with some cut up washed and dried strawberries. And then they do provide him with a snack in school, like we pay for that, and then they give them that at snack time. So this should be more than enough for him for lunchtime. So this, you guys, is day 1 for the first week back to school. Okay, you guys, so it is day 2 of back to school week, and today you guys only have Jake's lunch. So in our district, the kindergartners do a staggered start. So half the class started yesterday, the other half starts today, so Mason doesn't have to go today, and then everybody resumes tomorrow. So today you only have Jake's lunch, and he is taking leftovers. So we had cheeseburgers last night, and he didn't actually eat his dinner, so I just packed it for him today. So there is a cheeseburger with mayo and ketchup on this bun, and then he has some cut up washed and dried celery here with some of my homemade ranch. The kids do have a microwave in their schools. All the kids have microwaves in the cafeterias in each school in the district, so they get to heat up their food if they need to. He has a little Angry Birds gummies here. He has a tiny little 2-pack of Oreo cookies, and then he has a bag of the Simply Lay's barbecue chips. So this is what Jake is taking for lunch today. Okay, you guys, so back on day 3 of what the kiddos are taking for lunch. And today Mason does go back to school, so here's his, and then here is Jacob's. So Mason today is taking some peanut butter and jelly on some crackers. He has an apple here. Again, thanks to Variety Fun, we have all these great snacks. So we're taking the Jackpot sea salt popcorn. He's taking a small vanilla golden Oreo. He has a juice box, and then he also has a Danimals squeezable yogurt. So that's what Mason is taking, and then Jacob is somewhat the same. He has a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He is taking some cut up strawberries. He has a brisk iced tea here. He has some pretzels from the Peanuts. We have a fruit snacks, and then he also has a Kind bar in peanut butter and dark chocolate, which I think he's really going to like. So that's what the kiddos are taking for lunch today. Okay guys, so here is day 4 of school lunches, but I'm actually packing this the night before. And that's because I just made some chicken patties for the kids, but you can see that it's starting to already create some condensation in the bag. So I left it open so that they can cool down. If I made this in the morning, I would never have a chance for this stuff to cool down. Like Mason, I just cut his like nuggets. I don't want it to get soggy. So I just set this up the night before. I'm gonna put it in the fridge with the tops open. And then like I said, they always can heat it up if they don't wanna eat it cold when they have lunchtime. So for Jake, I made a chicken patty and I put it on a leftover hamburger bun with a slice of that white American Land O'Lakes deli cheese and then some mayo and ketchup. And then here he has a half a cut up cucumber with some homemade ranch. I have a pack of Swiss cake rolls here for him. I have the farm to bag Benito's Nacho Nation chips. I want to see if he likes these. Last time he didn't want to try the ones that I had because they were black bean, but this one's nacho. So I think it's gonna kind of like fake him out a little bit. Anything that's Dorito-like, he's all about. So hopefully he likes this. And then I have a can of brisk iced tea for him. And of course, he's gonna take his big giant water bottle that I got him on Amazon. You guys, he loves that hydro flask. Like, he is obsessed with it. It is linked in my Amazon store, which is always in the description box if you guys want to check it out. But he said there's no condensation, and he is so amazed by the fact that he can fill this thing with ice and it stays cold and it doesn't make anything wet. So he really, really likes that. I'll pop a little picture up right here for you guys to see it. And again, it's linked down below, but he really likes that, so he's going to take that with his lunch, and that is what he is taking. And then this is Mason's lunch. So Mason doesn't have a chicken patty. I just cut his patty up into 4 pieces like nuggets, and then here is the little container of ketchup for him to do his dunking in. And then I did find the lunchbox notes at the Dollar Tree, so I just opened it up today and grabbed the first one, and it's just a little monkey that says have a fun day. So I'm gonna stick this in there. I think that'll be like a fun little surprise for him. He has his 100% Capri Sun a fruit punch juice box down there. And this baggie here, I have some little bit of goldfish for him. And then I have a strawberry applesauce. He has a banana, and then he has one of those Nature's Bakery fig bars and the strawberry. That's the one that came with Variety Fun, but this week I got him the blueberry ones from the Walmart pickup, so hopefully he'll get to try those and enjoy those ones as well. But that is it for what the kids are taking for lunch today. Okay guys, we made it through a whole week of school, so this is day 5 of Mason and Jake's lunch. And today I just made them grilled cheese and ham, so I'm gonna wrap that up as their sandwiches. And then in Jake's lunchbox, he has a brisk iced tea with some cut up, washed and dried celery. He has one of these little Jif to go natural peanut butters. I have a little chocolate Rice Krispie treat for him. And then I have the sea salt and vinegar pop chips from the Variety Fun box. And then here is Mason's. I gave him another little note today that says I love you and be good today. And then he has some blueberries right here. He has a fruit punch juice box. Down here he also has one of those little Rice Krispie treats. He has one of those Stonyfield organic yogurts. It's the strawberry yogurt with chocolate chip cookies. And then we also have one of those Simply White Cheddar Puffs. So that is it, guys. That was it for this week's lunches. Okay guys, so that's it for this time's lunch video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did struggle a little bit the first week, just kind of getting into a groove, because everything I'm used to as far as a routine for packing lunches is kind of packed in the pod. So I have things like the Yum Box and a bunch of different containers from Grove that just kind of make my life easier on the day-to-day for packing lunch. But unfortunately, none of those things are accessible to me right now. So I had to just get some makeshift Tupperware from Walmart just to get me through. I had to pick up new lunch boxes because we already had those, but again, they were packed. So it was a little tough getting into the groove. And as far as what I'm going to pick up to give the boys, because they eat so differently, things that Jake will eat, Mason won't, and vice versa. Some things they'll eat the same, so it won't be the end of the world, but it's definitely gonna take some mind power to kind of figure it out. And the cost, you guys. Holy cow, each grocery haul has just gotten larger and larger since we've been home with lunches, just trying to appease everybody and figuring out what I'm going to need. Jacob doesn't always eat everything I give him, but Mason's been like cleaning out the lunchbox. So make sure you guys let me know, comment down below if you guys want to see what their lunch boxes look like when they get home. I know some people do that, they'll show the before and after. I don't usually do that because the kids kind of come home in their own routine and put their stuff away, but if you guys want to see that, I'll make sure to leave them aside for me to film that clip first before they go and empty their stuff out. So again, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.